It's a butterfly effect. Effect. It's a butterfly effect. A effect. Time to change some energy. Change some energy. Time to check your energy. Check your energy. Hey butterflies, so welcome back to Evolving Butterfly with me, Moe Nicole. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose to the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes on the channel, hunty, because it's always appreciated, okay? And I made a shout out to all of the channel members as well as the members over on the website. Thank you for your continuous support here on the channel, okay? And off the channel, because we be a whole vibe in that member area, okay? So y'all, this energy of what we're getting into the 555. So if your spirit guides have been showing you 555 lately, this is a reading why you have been seeing that 555, okay? Now, before I get into the actual reading with the cards, I do want to break down really quickly just numbers in general. So each number carries a frequency and a vibration with it. And depending on the energy that vibration is rattling in, okay, depends on like what that meaning may be on the underlying, okay? So in this case, 5 is a number of change and it's a number of grace, okay? 5. Now, 3 5s together. 3 is a number of spiritual like connectedness. Think of like a triangle, things of that nature. So it's giving a sense of developing and changing and growing spiritually, okay? First off, but this growth is sometimes through like your connection with other people around you. So like changing to get within like your village, okay? So when I was just shuffling the oracle cards, you got personal growth, forgiveness, and spiritual career. So a big reason why Spirit has been showing you this 555 lately is because a lot of you all have been feeling this draw to add more, 222 on the time, to add more of your spiritual self to your work, okay? And into your career. And by you adding more of yourself, you know what I'm saying, into that space, it's giving a vibe of like you going through and like forgiving everyone who has hurt you, you know, changing a new, like turning a new leaf is what I'm getting. You know, when they say like you're changing up or turning a new leaf, doing something different. I feel like you're going through this process of personal growth where we started off, right? And for you to get to that ultimate, like being ready for that personal career, going through that process and forgiving, you know, those who hurt you, forgiving those who have transgressed against you. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want your change to be like your personal change in your life. You don't want that to be influenced off of, just basically being built off of, you know, other people not believing in you or other people hurting you. Like, who really wants to succeed just off of the backs of proving people wrong? Because once you do it, you're going to be like, dang, did I even do this for myself? Am I even happy? So 333, you don't want to get caught up into the energy of doing things to prove someone wrong when it's like, you know, but you're being called to change some things up and add your spiritual self into your work more, okay? Add your spiritual self into your work more. Yeah, life purpose. You're walking into your space of your life purpose. And so Spirit is now calling for you to start making those changes that's needed in order to be your full spiritual self, in order to show up your best self, how you need to. And that's a part of your life purpose. I didn't realize that, but we got 7 and 8 together equals a 15. 9 and 6 together equals a 15. $15 is in the tarot, the Devil card, which also represents like your work life, your reputation, your career, okay? And so if we're talking about a spiritual career, it's like you're in a process of accepting different parts of your life purpose and how you can bring all parts of yourself into what you do. How can you bring all parts of yourself into what you do? Okay? You don't have to, who told you that you have to leave your spiritual self at home? That you can't talk about your spiritual self outside of home? You know what I'm saying? That has to be a lonely energy. So why not be one of the ones that changes that trajectory? When you're made up of that spiritual self, why not have other people and things that you're growing with around you who are in alignment with that? You need to be able to be in full alignment with yourself and like what you stand for, and anyone who is not in alignment with that part of you, 555 all the time when I look up, anyone who is not in alignment with that part of you, forgiving for the interaction, but like moving on and moving to what is for you. Because when you spend energy thinking about the things that's not good for you and what this person did to hurt you and, all of that, you're taking away time and energy to be thinking about the good stuff, to be thinking about who didn't hurt you, to be thinking about who's here right now, who stayed. Let's talk about them, okay? Let's talk about the ones who are still here in your life, despite those changes or the things that you've gone through, Because those are the ones who will make it worthwhile in the end. So even changing up like your friendships and who you spend your time around, because who you spend your time around and with is what you manifest. Who you spend your time around and with is what you manifest. Warrior of Ankh, 8 of Swords, and then not like I said, Warrior of Ankh. This is the Warrior of Ankh is like the Knight of Cups, right? The Knight of Cups is like a little playboy energy. It looks good, it sounds good, but it really ain't no substance there, okay? It can't really back itself up in the long term, okay? So this gives like the superficial type of relationships, connections that we sometimes have, where we talk about the superficial stuff, but you don't really talk about the things that really matter, okay? Because that's the 8 of Swords. So it's just like, it's putting you in this deficiency mentally, because you're not getting what you need and what you want. And then that's what you manifest more of. The 9 of Ankh is all about manifesting. It's all about manifesting. So if you're in, I'm hearing lifeless connections, or connections that don't allow you to like expand or grow, what do you think you're going to manifest? What are you going to bring more into your life of? The things that you don't want. So it's time to start spending more of the time on the things that you do want, okay? And be honest with yourself about those things, and period. Period. What's for you will be for you. What's understood will be understood. Period. But I love you all. And as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do. Period. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Oh yeah, don't forget to let me know what numbers, if you see any other numbers and stuff down below. And I'll make sure to talk to my spirit guides. And when they tell me that they're ready for me to do a video on it, I'll do a video on it, okay? But I appreciate y'all for being here. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.